Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. I'd like to welcome everybody back. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. All is well here. Of course, we are back out here in nature. Beautiful shade, look at this. Can't nothing beat it, ain't nothing like it. Can't beat it with a baseball bat. Yes. Beautiful nature. Quiet, serenity. These trees, they're my friends. These are my real friends right here. Somebody said, dog, he must really be lonely. He got trees for friends. But nature is where it's at. If in case you didn't get the memo, nature. The air is fresher because the trees filter the air. And sometimes it even feels like the trees are listening. You can feel their energy because they're planted, they're rooted and grounded in the earth, which is the heart. You rearrange the letters of heart, you get the word earth. You rearrange the word earth, you get the word heart. This is your heart. Yes. I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet today. Not gonna do a whole bunch of extra talking. But today I want to talk about the warrior spirit. The warrior spirit. How many people you know still have a warrior spirit? How many people know that you gotta have a warrior spirit out here? You gotta have the spirit of a warrior. And when I think of spirit of warrior, I think about the ancient warriors of old, the African warriors, the Native American warriors. Yes, the Asian warriors, the European Viking warriors, the Spartas, and all of them. What made them warriors? Look at this tree. Look at that, how it's just laying over that. Almost like a doorway right here. Be careful walking into something like that. That thing could fall at any minute. Look at that. But anyway, when I think of the warriors of old, there's a pile of logs there. But you've been out here cutting trees in order to keep it open out here for you to walk through. When I think of warriors, I think of somebody wearing some type of armor, somebody who's in really good shape, somebody wearing some type of headgear, somebody carrying some type of shield in their hand, somebody carrying some type of weapon in their other hand. And they look like they're ready for battle. They don't look afraid. They don't even look angry. But they do look like they're ready for the fight. Look at that beautiful scenery. They do like they're ready for whatever about to jump off. The warrior spirit. Now think about this in the spirit realm. It's where a lot of warfare takes place. You see, wars and battles and fights and stuff, it never starts in the physical. It always starts in the spiritual. That's where the real battle starts. In the mind. Yes, on the spiritual plane. And so, ironically, this is where the real battle is won. You have some people, you can give them all the training in the world, all the equipment in the world, all the type of weapons in the world. Hold on, we got somebody walking from a different direction. But if they don't have a warrior spirit, That's what it takes. Whew. Every time I come here, this hill almost gets me. Hold on, let this guy get by. Got somebody walking right here. Whew. I catch my breath a minute, y'all. I'll get back to it in a minute. Let me get past this guy right here. Right now. But we talking about the warrior spirit. Look at this beautiful scenery right here. I'm gonna walk down here. Let y'all get some of this scenery. Excuse me for my sniffing, y'all. I love walking in nature. Man, I tell you what. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that delay. But we're talking about the warrior spirit. Let me pick up where I left off. Excuse me for my sniffing and sneezing. Sorry. These nature walks really get my sinuses sometimes. But anyway, I want to talk about where I pick up where I left off. You can give somebody all the equipment, all the armor, all the headgear, all the weapons, all the shields, and you put them out there to fight. If they don't have the warrior spirit, they won't last long. In fact, some of them won't even go. Fear will overtake them. The warrior spirit, the first thing he drops is his fear of the fight, his fear of going into the battle. We're talking about in the spirit now. There's always a spiritual connotation to this. Like I said, every war, every fight usually starts in the spirit realm anyway. And all this physical wars and stuff, it just spilled over from the spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is where the real fight is fought. Yes, spiritual warfare. This is where the real fight is fought. And so, I'm talking to you about being a spiritual warrior out here. You got to be a spiritual warrior, because if you're not, the battle will overtake you, or you will run from the battle, or you won't even fight. And I'm not talking about fighting with physical weapons, physical armor, physical shields. I'm talking about the spiritual warfare. For the weapons of warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God for the pulling down of strongholds. You heard that? Spiritual, when you're fighting a spiritual war, when you're fighting a spiritual war or battle, weapons, physical weapons are of no use. Because like I said, every spiritual battle, every war, every physical war, every physical battle always starts on the spiritual plane. Yes. And so, are you a spiritual warrior? That's the real question I want to ask here today. Are you a spiritual warrior? Because to be a spiritual warrior, you have to be one of those type of people that's not afraid of the fight. To be a spiritual warrior, you have to be somebody that knows the battlefield and what battlefield they're on. To be a true warrior, you have to know strategy. But the most important part about being a spiritual warrior is not giving up the fight. Not quitting when things get hard. Don't stop fighting when they're cornered. Finding a way to win. Finding a way to overcome whatever it is they're battling. This message is for someone. Whatever you're battling in the spirit, Whatever spiritual warfare you're dealing with, be a warrior. Don't give up the fight. Don't run from the fight. Don't give up the fight, because the weapons of warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty. The weapons are mighty. What weapons are mighty? Through the great I am, God within you, for the pulling down of everything that's trying to hold you down, everything that's trying to hold you back, everything that's trying to keep you in lack, everything that's trying to keep you small, everything that's trying to take away from you, everything that's trying to keep you from your destiny, everything that's trying to keep you from what's rightfully yours by divine right. The weapons of warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the great I am, God within you. God's not going to fight the battle for you, but God fights the battle through you. Let me say that again. We sitting here, see, that's what a period that doesn't have, that's what a person that doesn't have the warrior spirit would say. Lord, fight my battles. Lord, gonna fight my battles. Somebody says that, they don't have a warrior spirit. But somebody says, I know God, the great I am, the all that is good, right, and true, that lives in my heart, in my toroidal field, fights the battle through me. I am the sword and the shield in God's hand. If you ever notice, God's never lost a battle. If God fights through you, there's nothing that can stop you. I got somebody walking this way like a fisherman. Let me get past these guys right here. Y'all just enjoy this nature walk right here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, man. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. All right, now. So, when you realize that God doesn't fight for you, that God fights through you, but you have to connect and reconnect to the great I am that is within you. You have to wake up to the knowing and live with the knowing that God is inside of you. Whatever this matrix we're living in, simulation matrix, whatever you want to call it, because the synchronicities seem really strange sometimes. Almost as if it's seeking a reaction out of you. It's throwing different scenarios in your path to see what it can do to get you to react and respond, compete and compare. You notice that? The simulation is always trying to get you to react, respond, compete, and compare yourself to others. But if you stop reacting, responding, competing, and comparing, and just be, and just know that God is within you, the great I am, that is unmovable, and that pulls down, through you, pulls down every stronghold. You don't have to fight. Because God, if you listen to your heart, if you listen to the God within you, you will notice that's when God starts to speak. When you set your intention to hear God within you, you start hearing God. When you're trying to hear everybody else, when you're trying to fight everybody else, or you waiting on God to come save you, yes, yes. Whew, man, it's a nice long walk right here. Hold on, I got some more people coming this way. How y'all? All right, how y'all doing?
Good, how are you, sir?
All right. So, let me let y'all look at this water. This water's kind of murky right here. Look at that. Anyway, simulation. Just like all those people on my path. I literally didn't see them until I got right up on them. I know they probably heard some. Maybe they got some out of the video. I don't know. But anyway, it's a nice little hike around this park, but it's good. It's good exercise. Look at this. Look at this right here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But remember that the great I am is what gives you the warrior spirit. The true warrior spirit is the knowing that God is within them. You walk, talk, move, look, listen with the knowing, with the realization that God is within you and that God is in you. Not in your mind. He is in your mind, but He is the mind. He is the all. But I'm talking about in your heart, where God is, the great I am, your higher self and your source self, they're all are one. And whatever battle you're trying to fight, the simulation, if it indeed is indeed a simulation, it's trying to get you to react, because this seems to be what powers the simulation. Your reactions, your responses, your emotions, you competing and comparing yourself to others, to other NPCs in the simulation. But if you stop doing that and just walk around with the knowing that God is within you, you don't have to do that. You will be shown what to do in every moment. God will guide you from within. You simply walk in love and walk in the knowing that God is within you and guides you from within. Don't let anything get you out of love. Don't let anything take you away from the knowing. This is the whole reason why they try to make you doubt yourself. Try to make you doubt your perceptions. Try to make you doubt your intuition. No. You know that the great I am is within you. When you are in touch with that, you have to get with God in a quiet place and just be still and know that the I am within you is God. Yes. Be still and know that I am God. Who is I am? I am is the great I am that is within you. And He is one with you. And you are one with Him. Like the Christ said, I am one with the Father. And the Father is one with me. And apparently that was in His day and time, whether it actually happened or not, that was a crime. To say you were one with God. And that God was one with you. And to say that I and the Father are one. Apparently that was a crime. Enough to get you, you know. So, I'm gonna go back. I'm kind of like trying to decide which way I want to go. Let me go this way. I might go up this hill right here. I didn't want to climb this. Look at this hill. I did not want to climb this steep hill right here. But if you got a warrior spirit, you don't back down from what's hard. So I'm gonna dig deep into my warrior spirit and climb this steep hill. What y'all think? Yes, the warrior spirit never backs down from what's hard. Do what's hard. Even if you might have to take a rest sometime. You might have to take a break sometime. Just like I'm climbing this hill. You climbing through life. Just like I'm climbing this hill. You stand with the fight. Just like I'm climbing this hill. Even though you're tired, you keep going. And before you know it, you'll be halfway. Before you know it, you'll be halfway. And you keep going, knowing that God is within you. You fight. You see, I could go that way. It's a little less steeper that way. But my warrior spirit say, take the hard path. Go the steepest way you can. On your way up this hill, you're gonna see other paths along the way. It tries to deter you. But keep going. Keep going. No matter how hard it gets, the warrior spirit, and knowing that God is within you and that God guides you from within. Before you know it, you'll be stronger in the spirit than you've ever been. And before you know it, if you have that warrior spirit, you will look back and you have climbed the hill. Yes. Yes, the warrior spirit. The warrior spirit. The warrior spirit. Yes. I think it's a good place to not only take a breath, but to end this video. The best way to have the warrior spirit is keep loving your heart and walk around with the knowing, live with the knowing, speak with the knowing that the great I am, God, is within you, and you are one with the great I am. 59 years old, I used to go run up hills like this. I can still make it up the hill, but it takes a little longer. The warrior spirits don't give up. The warrior spirits know that God is within them. And you have a destiny. You have a purpose. And that's another thing. Keep mindful, stay mindful of your purpose. Stay mindful of your destiny. Don't let this need for validation, don't let this need for acceptance, don't let this need for approval. Yes. Don't let this need for attention trick you into getting you off your destination, off of your purpose, off your divine purpose. Don't let it. So many people are addicted to attention. They're addicted to validation. They're addicted to acceptance. They're addicted to approval. You stop being addicted and focus on your purpose. I don't know what your purpose is, but God knows. He's within you. And if you just feel God within you, if you go with that feeling instead of waiting for outer confirmation, go with your feeling. See, that's how God speaks to you, through the feeling. When you feel something ain't right, that's God speaking to you. When you feel you should go a certain way, that's God speaking in you. When you feel like you shouldn't be with somebody, when your lust and everything telling you to be with them, when you feel like you should be with somebody, feeling is the secret. This is what guides you. If you have couple that with love in your heart, and couple that with the knowing, the feeling, the knowing, and the heart. The pure heart feels what's right. The pure heart guides you like a compass, guides the ship over the water. Yes, yes. The warrior spirit, when things get hard, the warrior spirit knows that he's on a purpose. The warrior spirit knows not to give up. The warrior spirit keeps pressing forward because it has a purpose. The warrior spirit doesn't succumb to when things get hard. The warrior spirit don't get distracted by validation, by acceptance, by approval, and all of these things. By attention from others. Yes. Stay on your purpose. The warriors of old, the African warriors, the old Aztecs, the Vikings, the Spartans, the samurai warriors, which is my favorite type of warrior. I love the samurai warriors. Whew. I didn't too much agree with their code, but I do like their warrior spirit. All of these, all over the world, all over this flat earth plane, there was warriors. And just like back then, there are warriors today, but warriors in a different way. Yes, we are spiritual warriors. We fight the battle on the spiritual plane, where all fights begin and end, is on the spiritual plane. If you learn to be a warrior on the spiritual plane, you've won the battle before it even gets to the physical plane. That's another video. But ponder on that a while. Meditate on that. Fight your battle. Fight the spiritual battle. Be a spiritual warrior. And the best way to do that is to know that God is within you. Know that the I am is within you. Sometimes you got to get still and know that I am God. That the great I am within you, in your heart, lives in your toroidal magnetic energetic field. That is God within you. Like the Christ said, I and the Father are one. The reason they saw the crime, because they saw that it gives that person power and direction. It lets that person be free of control. Yes. If you're seeking something outside of you to come save you, help you, and deliver you and fight for you, then you're not a warrior. You're somebody that cowers down, hide behind one of these trees out here. Someone that goes inside and closes the door anytime the fight gets hot. No. The true warrior spirit says, God, here I am. I'm ready to fight the spiritual fight. And I'm not going to easily give up. God will do what you can't do. Do what you can. And God will do what you can't do through you. He will show you what to do. He will show you strategies. He will show you, he will open doors to you. He will show you how to transmute energy into this physical reality to create the reality that you want. You don't need anything from this outer reality. Everything you need, everything you want is within you. I am that I am now. Yes. Wake up to your I amness. I am Jerome Strickland. I'll see y'all in the next video.